What is going on, Multiversers? Welcome back to the channel. So we got another video here today, and it will be discussing some very big potential spoilers. So I want to get that out there. If you are trying to avoid spoilers, well, the whole rest of the video is going to be, well, spoilery. So, yep, if you want to avoid that, feel free to click off the video. Maybe go watch another video of mine. But, yes, Spoiler Room Brawl, we are entering that in 3, 2, 1. So all of this information, I will state right off the bat, is coming from a data miner, and I've been following them on Twitter for a little bit, and they got some good stuff. They've been putting out some good stuff. So first topic here we're going to talk about is the guild feature. Now we know it's been announced that guilds will be a thing, but we really haven't heard anything official about it. So this data miner tells us for guilds, there will be a possibility to be either a leader, a co-leader, or just a regular member for a guild. This could be unfinished. Maybe there could also add some sort of like moderation other than co-leader, but we will see once it's released. And we don't really know what like the duties for each, of those ranks will end up doing. Like, can leaders and co-leaders, can both of those like kick somebody out of the guild? Can the leader only do that? Like, who can promote who to what rank? So there's still a lot of questions, but it looks like we have at least a little idea of some of the possible ranks that will be featured in the guild mode. So we'll have to wait and see how that goes. Obviously, the leader's more than likely going to be the one that created it, unless they hand it off to a friend, but yeah, so there's that to start things off with. Another piece of information about guilds is that apparently the guild is going to be capped at 25 members, unless it's changed before the release. So 25, I think it's a fair number. I really think it's a fair number. Like, if you think about it, right? If you think about it, depending on how big this guild feature is, maybe you need more members to do, like, guilds are gonna be working together to do some sort of quest or events. You know, they're gonna work together to kind of get stuff done, right? That's what's gonna happen here. So having 25 members, I think 25 seems like it's an okay number. Again, they can always raise the number in the future, so 25 isn't too bad. I don't think it's too low. I don't think it's too high. Maybe it does need to be more. I don't know. It's kind of one of those things. We need to kind of see how the guild feature is going to end up playing out, how are guilds going to work together for events and stuff. Do you need more active members? Do you need less people? I don't know. But either way, it looks like guilds will be capped at 25 members, at least when it first gets introduced. Now we're getting into a little bit of the juicy stuff. A little bit of information on how guilds are going to, well, I guess, work together. What are they going to do? What's the purpose? So again, same person, same data miner as before. They tell us here that you should get 3 attempts at guild dungeons per day. Per day? What the heck? Okay, I thought this was... originally, I thought like guild events would be like maybe a once a month type of deal, but you get 3 attempts at guild dungeons per day? Okay, cool. No idea how that's going to work with the stages that are implemented. Not sure what they quite mean by that. I guess the stages that, like the Scooby Mansion and the Tree Fort, I don't know how that, maybe they have their own stage ideas for this guild feature for guild dungeons. I'm not sure how that works, but you will get 3 attempts per day. And it also seems like there are actually 25 stages, unless it's just a placeholder. So this is what I'm thinking, right? Maybe we don't play on the Tree Fort and we don't play in the Bat Cave. Maybe they have their own sort of somewhat generic type of stages. You know, like we've seen the in the lab, they got the classic 3 platform stage. They got the other one. It's like the Final Destination version for a stage. So maybe we get stuff like that. Although I guess it would look a little bland, but apparently 3 attempts per day. And there are 25 stages. I'm guessing these 25 stages might be overall, or maybe 25 possible stages for guild dungeons. We'll have to wait and see, but this is kind of sounding pretty appetizing. And continuing on here, we get some very juicy information here about, well, just more. Here's the information. Here it is. Clearing gates make hard and boss stages, you read that right, boss stages are in the game, but it makes them easier. No idea what gates are either, but I guess we'll wait and see. So yeah, gates. If I had to guess, and I'm completely guessing here, maybe gates act as some sort of checkpoint. Like, I'll put it like this. Say there's 10 levels in this guild dungeon thing, right? So say you get a gate at stage 3 and you complete stage 1, 2, and then 3. You complete that gate at stage 3. That could act as like a checkpoint moving forward. Does that make sense? So like if you die and you use a new attempt, right? You will not start back at stage 1, but in fact you'll start at stage 4 because you cleared gate, the first one, you cleared the first few levels. So it could act as like some sort of checkpoint for you. So that could be kind of cool. Maybe, I don't know if that's how it works at all, but it also says hard and boss stages. So I don't know, hard stages, I suppose, like you could start with like 50% damage or something. There's going to be some sort of not mutilations, what? There's going to be some sort of something that will be working against you, obviously. The difficulty, maybe the computer's higher levels, maybe the bot, maybe they have like 50 times more armor. I don't know, but something to make the game harder. And then the boss stages. I mean, your mind gets racing, right? Oh, what kind of bosses are they going to have in this game? That's a good question. Remember, we have heard something, and it's on the Multiversus website and a few of the character bios where they mention the Nothing from the never-ending story. So is the Nothing somehow a boss, and that's kind of what we can kind of expect? Or, is it boss characters? Like, are we thinking big-time villains? The Joker comes to mind. Could Godzilla kind of be like a boss? King Kong maybe? Just other villains, whatever, Lex Luthor, whoever you can think of. Is that what bosses are going to be? I don't know. I'm just saying guild mode has so much potential. We don't know like anything about it besides what these data miners are telling us. So this is fun. I'm really happy about this sort of information right now because guilds are going to be fun, man. But yeah, boss modes apparently, well, a boss stage, I should say, not a boss mode, but a boss stage should be a part of guild mode. That'll be fun. And that brings us to the last thing for the video, but this one is not about guilds. It's actually about certain characters that I believe most of us know are coming to the game or probably expect at some point due to very old documents that were revealed to us. So the data miner here tells us, I forgot to mention this before, but Gandalf and Rick and 2 of his skins, Rick's alternate costumes, alternate skins here, both have sound effects for their characters' moves, not voices. So the moves have, like when you throw a punch or something and whoosh. So they got sound effects for that, which, I mean, if you have that, then it just kind of shows how much farther along these these characters are developed than we think they might be, right? Like, there's a lot that goes into it. So if they got sound effects for some moves, not their voices, though. Maybe they have their voices, maybe they don't. But at least for some of the moves, they got some sound effects, which is pretty cool. And then it says the map for Gandalf and Rick also have audio, so maybe something playing in the background, or maybe there's just like a specific something that happens during the event, platform moving or bouncing off of a certain platform, and it's got like a distinct characteristic or a distinct sound that it makes. Whatever it is, it looks like these stages also have some audio, so looks like a few of these characters that we have probably expected, most of us have probably expected for a long time. This little tweet here just kind of goes to show and reinforce that, yeah, most likely these are still legit, even if maybe we had some doubts about one of them. But yeah, it looks like they're sitting pretty good for now. So yeah, that's kind of what we got for the video today. Let me know what you guys are you excited? The guild mode has me the most excited. Like the characters, I mean, if you've been following the game for a while, expected is expected, right? But the guild mode, I was very happy to hear about this sort of stuff, so I can't wait till we get some sort of official announcement. I know Tony did say guilds will not be a part of the open beta at the start. It'll be something they add later down the road, and that's something we can all look forward to. At least I will be looking forward to it. So, and heck, maybe I make my own guild. I don't know, maybe one or two of you actually want to join. I doubt anyone wants to join me, but it's still, maybe I'll make a guild. Either way, that is all that I got for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow for a brand new episode in our Yay or Nay series.